Wrong screen. Wrong screen. One sec. It's not working. It's not working. Hello. Welcome. Hello AS, hello Milf, hello Boone, hello John. Hello Mr. Jesta Custom, how you guys doing? Hopefully you all had a nice... What day is it today? Wednesday? If this is because of Bishop, I'm gonna hunt him down. No. Not only because of Bishop, it's fine. Okay, so Mr. Jesta was asking about what is Limbus Company. You want the short answer or you want the long answer? Okay, guys, before you tell me you're with me, that's Limbus Company, yeah. Before you tell me that, I have to tell you the story first. The long story is... Okay. So, there's this thing called Lobotomy Corporation, right? Lobotomy Corporation was like a new game made by some people called Project Moon. That's the developers. It's like a Korean developer. So I think what they basically did in the first place was like they wanted to make an SCP-like game. They love SCP so much they wanted to make their own SCP like universe, and it was massively successful. Massively, okay, like it was so massively successful. This Angela. That they basically got the money to make a second game, and it's called Library of Ruina, right? Library of Ruina. So Library of Ruina was more turn-based, kind of like classic JRPG, like Asian RPG style, but also had like deck building mechanics, which was like really interesting. So it made it like a really interesting game to play. But it's still within the same universe. This is the sequel of the first game, Lobotomy Corporation. And then, I guess, the newest game, they kind of sold out. The newest game, they kind of sold out. They made a gacha game. And in their words, I'm pretty sure in their words, this game is to make a sequel for Library of Ruina, like a real sequel. But this game is more leaning towards the company founders like love for literature, because the game company, the developers were all like a bunch of like literature nerds, so they like, you know, novels and stuff. So this game was basically not revolved around the SCPs, but they're more revolved around like the story writing, world building, and also tying it back to popular literature works from all over the world. So for example, Don Quixote, right? Well, Don Quixote is, well, you can tell her name is Don Quixote. She's based on Don Quixote. And then you have like Faust. What the hell is Faust based on? What the hell is Faust based on? Walpurgis Night? And then there is... Oh my god, what is this art? What else is there? There's like... Anyways, it's a lot of like... Gregor is like metamorphosis, right? Dawn-to-dawn communication. Something like that, yeah. But basically all of them are based on some form of literature. Their whole character is based on some literature. It's like there's a Korean one, there's a... I don't know what this is, South American. And then... Limbus company they're called sinners. So basically they work in a company called Limbus Company, and they're replacing Lobotomy Corporation because basically in the story the world is fucked. etc, the world is fucked. There's like one city left in the world. It's like a mega city, and then there's like blocks in the city, and each block of the city is managed by one company. And basically to move through the blocks of the city you need like a special permit. But yeah, so these guys, after the events of Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina, basically the L's part of the city is destroyed. It's gone, alright? The L part of the city is gone. You can say they took an L. So basically, a new company was formed to rebuild this part of the city. They manage this part of the city. They're called Limbus Company. And guess what? They have a boss. The full name of the company is Limbus Company Bus Department, and they have a bus. The bus is I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's fueled by corpses or something. But yeah, Ishmael is like based on Moby Dick, right? And some other stuff. I'm not too sure about the others. I'm not too big on literature. I'm going to mod Lobotomy to be easier so I can finish the story without modding. I mean, it depends on which ending you want, maybe. But basically, I mean, even Limbus Company is quite hard. Like in terms of like the game mechanics, it's kind of basically the gameplay of Limbus Company is it's Library of Ruina, but they made it a gacha game. So there's like power creep and like fucking, it's so bad. There's so much grinding in this game that I cannot safely recommend this game. It's like if you like good books or like good visual novels, maybe, but it's like just getting to the story is like so much effort, in my opinion at least. That's why I quit the game. Gacha plus less SCP. So yeah, if you wanna play just for the SCP, for the base management gameplay, I think the Lobotomy Corporation is like perfect. The Lobotomy Corporation is perfect. Basically, your job is like you have spoilers. Basically your job is you have a facility and you have anomalies, and then you need to study the anomalies, but you also need to contain them. But each anomaly has a different like danger level. So like SCP has the classes like Keter and like whatever. They have the same class system that's like different names. There's like Zayn and like whatever. I don't remember them all by heart. But basically you need to find out how to deal with each anomaly so they don't get angry and get out. And then some anomalies have like some quirks, right? Some anomalies have some quirks where like if you do something very specific, they'll just fucking get out. And once they get out, you need to basically send your staff to like beat up the fucking anomaly so they go back into their room. Basically. And it's kind of like, it's semi roguelike as well. It's semi roguelike as in like the SCPs or the anomalies that you get are like semi random. It's like every few days you get to choose from like 3 boxes or something, I think. Those are strongly worded suggestions. Like, if you like that kind of like base management game where you like min-max everything, this is the game for you. But if you're more into like the RPG mechanics and like a more coherent story, because the story of Lobotomy Corporation is very fragmented. It's like you basically have these are the characters. Where are they? These are the characters, right? You have lots of people here. So these are like basically the heads of the departments in your company. So they're like management level employee. But they're not human. They're like AI or something, if I'm not wrong. And then basically the story is you found out these AI are not here by accident. These AI are modeled towards very specific people in your past life that you don't know. The past life of the main character that you don't know, because you start with them already being an AI. They're not human anymore. And that's the whole mystery. And if you like that kind of game, sure. I think it's CBT. There can be a point where you're simply not able to handle what you get. Yeah, if you don't grind, or like if you don't get, because like if you quote unquote research an anomaly hard enough, you can get their equipment, right? So for example, you can get a weapon and an armor for that anomaly, and it's usually the more dangerous the anomaly is, the better the equipment that they'll give you. So if you don't grind hard for the equipment and then give it to your employees, there will be like at some points in the story there will be forced boss fights, or like forced, I don't know, containment breaches, I guess, that you have to find, you cannot avoid if you want to finish the game. Who is the best character to go for? This is not... Are you talking about Limbus Company, or are you talking about Lobotomy Corporation? If you're talking about Limbus Company, best girl is... If you're in it for the personality, Dawn is like a little stupid, but if you're in it for the personality, Dawn. If you don't care about personality, Faust. Faust. Okay? Faust is this one, the white-haired one. She's so smart though. But like, she's so smart beyond your comprehension kind of thing. Like you're not at her level kind of thing. If you want somebody that will suck your dick all day long, it's this person here, Altis. Because she's a yes woman. She's a sycophant. Like anything you say, she'll agree. Because she's just like that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, is that enough of an explanation for Limbus Company? What a good phrase to join to your stream. No, it's true. That's her whole personality. I'm not joking. So sorry. I'm just telling someone. Somebody asked me on Discord to explain Limbus Company to them, and I was like, okay, if I write this down in the Discord, it's gonna take a while. So I'm just gonna do it on stream. Hello, Olive Winter. How you doing? But that's her whole personality. But in the end, it's up to you. You get to know each of the characters along the way. I think everybody's thirsty for Altis though, not gonna lie. Or any other questions about Limbus Company or the other games in the series before I move on? No, okay. I hope that was a good explanation. Limbus Company is free, so you know, if you want to try the game, it's on Steam and also on the App Store if you're on iPhone, and Google Play Store if you're in Android. Anyways, right. Let me just hope you guys are having a nice day, but kind of had a terrible day. So, well, to start off, I guess. How do I start this off? I was having a long day. I was buying furniture. I submitted my thesis stuff because they need additional documents for the graduation, so I gave it to them, and then I woke up at 7 a.m. for that, and then after that I was like buying furniture for my new house, and I had to carry them all myself, so I was so tired from that. More thesis, they're just confirming my student details, you know. They're like, hey, what name do you want us to put on your certificate, etc? And then it's like, oh, give us your government ID so we can make sure that that's your name, so that you're not faking it. You're not an illegal immigrant, that kind of thing. But they basically already approved my final revision for the thesis, so I'm not working on it anymore. And then I had to carry all the furniture for my new house. I'm considering to lease it out, my new house, so I can save money, but I don't know yet, because I don't know what I want to do I don't know what I want to do in the future. Anyways, after that, it's like, oh dude, yeah, let me just tell you guys. So I was planning to make a desk mat, right? I showed you guys the desk mat a while ago. Where was it? A while ago, I showed you guys the desk mat. Where was it? Let me just find the picture. Right, so a while ago I was like making desk mats, right? So to coincide with my 3D model launch, I'm gonna launch a desk mat. But oh my god, the artist for the desk mat. So I think I'm gonna cancel the art from this artist, because he not only ghosted me for 1 month, which is like fine. If you're ghosting me for 1 month, but like everything gets done, I don't mind, right? Because it wasn't time sensitive in the first place. The problem was, over like New Year's, he told me he's outsourcing it. And I'm like, why are you outsourcing it? I paid you big money. Why are you outsourcing it? So he's getting someone to do it for him. And I'm like, bruh. So I consulted with a few of my friends, and it's like, yeah, it's probably better to just like cancel it. Because now Are you okay? Are you okay? Thank you, Summer Knight, for the $5. Because now it's like, oh my god. It's like, I already paid him half of it already. So I already paid like almost $300 basically. I'm just gonna say the price. I'm not gonna say who the artist was. I'm gonna say the price. $300 for the art, right? That was half. Because it was gonna be with the commercial license or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. Anyways. Thank you so much for the $5. And then I'm like, I haven't even given him permission to like outsource it, right? It's like, don't you guys think, am I crazy here? Like, don't you guys think that if I commission an artist to do my art, I expect him to do it, right? Or they, them, I don't know, whatever. I expect the artist to do it, right? And it's not like they're a studio and then like I know there's multiple people in this like studio who does the art, right? It's one person. It's actually my friend. It's like I know the guy for more than 6 years already. And then he ghosted me for 1 month, and then after ghosting me for 1 month, he told me I'm gonna outsource it. You get money back? No. I think I'm just gonna be like, okay, just cancel the art. You can keep whatever money I gave you. Just cancel it though. Just cancel it. I'm not gonna use it for the desk man because I'm not even talking about quality here, right? I'm not even talking about quality. Like quality is like another an entirely different conversation. It's more about like the transparency. It's like I hired him to do it and he disappears, which is fine because I didn't put a deadline, and he tells me he's outsourcing it. And then he tells me he's outsourcing it. Like, bro. And it's like, why? At least ask first, hey, can I outsource it since I don't have time? But it's at the same time, it's like, okay, if you didn't have time to do my commission, why didn't you just tell me and not accept the commission in the first place? Some people, am I insane? Well, I didn't get scammed. It's not a scam. The art is there. So it's not really a scam, but like, oh my god. How do I even... Kyrie. I'm molding so hard over this. I'm so fucking... It's like me making food. I'm almost a chef. I'm not putting under a chef to make it for you. Well, that's not the problem. It's not even that kind of thing. It's like me... Okay, it's like me... Okay, I go to a clothes store. Okay, I go to a clothes store and I like a tailor. Okay, like a tailor. You know tailors, right? They make clothes for you. So they measure your size and they make the clothes perfectly fit you, like for suits and stuff. Usually these days, right? So imagine you go to a tailor and you say, I want a custom suit. You pay $500. And then they take your measurements and then they call some guy to make the suit for you. They call some guy somewhere else to make the suit for you. And I'm like, bro, if I want those guys to make the suit for me, I'd go to those guys, not to you. Or at least tell me, at least be transparent about it. It was a breach of trust? Yeah, like... And then that's my conundrum. It's like, I thought that me being friends with a guy, I thought that, okay, it's a little pricey, but we're friends, so I trust him. He'll get it done, and like, he'll get it done well, right? He'll get it done well, right? But not only did he basically not get it done by himself, he's being extremely unprofessional about it. And it's like, I mean, I feel like an asshole, but at the same time, it's just so disappointing. Not even a friend discount? No, I pay normal rate. And that's fine. I'm fine with paying normal rate because I want to support artists. I want to support my friends. That's totally fine. That's totally fine, right? Have you ever heard him on stream before? No. No. So basically, I just wanted an artist that can do both mecha and like anime style character at the same time. And I guess I was like looking at my Twitter and looking at Skep, and I was like doing my research, and then I came across some of his art, and some of his art is like, oh yeah, look, his art improved. That's cool. So I hired him. That's what I thought, at least. Artist is representation of an asshole. I mean, it's like, no, I wouldn't call him an asshole. It's just like unprofessional. It really is just unprofessional. Like, I don't know what's going on in his mind, or like what's going on in his life. Maybe he has other jobs, and he told me he's prioritizing that, which is like, for me, it's fine. Just like, keep up the communication, maybe. I don't know. It's like, dude, I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. So now, not only did I lose time, I lose money, and now I need to lose more time and more money looking for a new artist, and I'm so bummed out. I mean, the good news is that the 3D model is done. I'm surprised this person I hired for a 3D model through VGen, by the way, she was extremely professional. Extremely. This is my first time hiring her, right? Of course, my first 3D model. First time hiring her. I don't know her at all. Complete fucking stranger. I didn't give her a deadline. She gives me a lead time, and like if she thinks she's gonna have to delay or like work on it a little bit more, she just tells me. And that's fine. There's no problem in delaying whatsoever if I don't put out like a hard deadline and I pay for the hard deadline. Right? So long as they tell me, he's like, hey, this thing is like really hard to do. I think I'm going to have to work on it a bit more. They tell me, and then it's like, okay, that's fine. I don't know. I feel like I'm an asshole, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I can't. Am I crazy? Guys, am I crazy? I mean, I know you guys will say I'm not crazy, but from one artist to another, we shouldn't do this on anyone, no matter what. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was common sense, right? I thought that was common sense, personally. And this is me. If you take your man. Which man? Which man? Yeah, so I don't know what to say. I'm like, oh, I need to find another artist. I'm so... The anti... I don't have those kind of meds. Are you crazy? You think I'm mentally ill? You're insane. You think I'm mentally ill? You mean you need to take your meds? Yeah, I need to hire another artist, someone that can do mecha. It's like, it's either I hire an artist that can do both mecha and anime style at the same time, or I hire two artists, one that can do mecha and one that can do anime, or I don't know. At this point, I think I'm gonna remove the mecha. I don't know. You can be just self-diagnosed forehead. Frustration is understandable. And it's like, the worst part about it is that we wasted both of our times. Imagine if you just told me from the start, it's like my plate is full at the moment. And I'm like, okay. You focus on that. What kind of makeup was it? Gundam? Yeah, but basically, I'm so pissed, so... I just didn't feel like streaming games today. I just wanna vent. And it was like... I don't know if I should vent about the other thing. It's a little personal. A little personal, so I don't know if I should vent on the other thing. Maybe not. Yeah, but that's basically it. I haven't even yapped for an hour. Hello, Mr. Renset, how you doing? Did you get your F91 or is it tomorrow? Oh man. Okay, hopefully... I mean, I have some people in mind to do the commission. Ones that I've commissioned before. I'll send more hugs, thanks. 91 tomorrow, go. Pick your fan, but the fact you open up is better than the last time you get overstressed. Yeah, it's like... That's just me though, like it's like my parents tell me, right? My parents tell me I'm a guy, so I should suck it up and I should keep it to myself. Like if I have like problems or like I'm emotional or something, so I just keep it in. that has gotten me into trouble. That has gotten me into trouble with people. Like I just lash out at them sometimes, you know. And I feel bad, but guy or tomboy, guy. My parents tell me, it's like, oh, I'm a guy, you can't be like a girl, you need to be, you cannot be emotional. That's basically their words. You cannot be emotional. Do not show your emotions because you're a guy. And yeah, I guess. I don't know. When I was in middle school, high school, I was like, it's not overly emotional, but kind of hyper, I guess. And then as I grew older, and then like, you know, my parents have like certain expectations of me, and then like, you know, I grow into an adult, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should just suck up everything and just keep it repressed inside. It's a little sad to hear you have to give out on a feature to makeup art because of someone. I mean, what can I say? It is what it is. It's like, it's either I use the art anyways. It's like I just okay, finish it, and like I paid the rest of the money, right? Because I basically paid for the art, but I haven't paid for the license to use it as a merch. It's gonna sit at the back of my mind. It's like, okay, this art wasn't done by just him. And then I have this whole fucking episode about it, and then it's like I only have bad memories or like bad impressions about the art, and it's like, okay, it's not gonna sit well with me. It's probably not gonna sit well with you guys too, since you guys know about it now. It is what it is. What can I say? What can I say? Vent girlfriend? Yeah, I wish I had a girlfriend then I can vent to. No, you guys are my girlfriend now. You guys are my girlfriend now. No parasocial, but you guys are my girlfriend now for 1 hour, alright? But yeah, it's like just personal stuff as well, I guess. I don't know if you guys want to listen to my personal stuff though. The art didn't show detailed toes, it wouldn't sit well with me. Was that? Yeah. Don't make it awkward. I used to be very parasocial to an American too. I mean, being parasocial is like okay to a degree. It's okay to a degree, so long as you're not like fucking insane. If you're not like fucking insane, as in like you're so parasocial that it's bothering people, yeah. If you're just like parasocial in your own little world, and like you're not hurting anybody, you're not hurting the streamer, you're not hurting the other chatters, you're just like, I don't know, fucking gooning to me. You're just gooning to me in your own time and pretending like I'm your girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know. That's fine. My GF always said she already have a BF, she wants a GF too? Is it a girlfriend or a girlfriend? Or is it GF thing? G first. Yeah, so I don't know what to say to him now. The artist, I mean, I don't know how to reply anymore. So the artist, the last message he sent to me. So I told him. So he told me it's 80% or so. If I cancel it now, it'll be a waste of effort on my part. More than 50% upfront I've received. Since I've already paid the person cleaning the line art. And then I replied to him, I kind of feel bad since you had little time. So little time that you had to hire somebody else in the first place. And then his reply was that I need to scale this operation up eventually. That's not a problem. That's not the problem, man. Take a moment and think what is pounding back in the back of your mind. Basically, okay, now that I'll tell you guys a little bit. Maybe, well, now that I finished my master's degree and I'm like graduating, now I don't know what to do with my future. And like, part of me wants to be like, okay, I should just do whatever I fucking want, right? I should do what I want. If I make mistakes, so be it, kind of thing. It's like, I'll learn from my mistakes. Like, it's kind of scary to just like, you know, stand by myself and like make mistakes by myself, kind of thing, without anybody else by my side. But at the same time, it's like my parents have like, I don't know, like a vision. My parents have a vision of what they want me to be. Like, they want me, you know, to get married, to have children, to like have a nice job, you know, not to be into anime stuff, not be a streamer. But I'm like, okay, streaming is something I want to do though. And I don't know, as time goes by, I feel like I'm not happy doing what others want me to do. I'm just like life is fine. It's like, it's secure, right? I don't have any problems. I don't have a day when I'm hungry. I don't have a day when, you know, it's like, oh, I don't have money. There's no hardships at all. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not super happy with where I am. I just got you replying yourself, Fluenta. You want me to give you a TLDR so you can catch up, or? Yeah, so basically, now that this is the second part of it. Oh, okay, you wanna recap? So I was gonna launch a deathmat, right? So I got an artist to do the deathmat art. I paid the artist, he ghosted me for 1 month, and then he said he outsourced it to someone. And I got mad and I just canceled it. So now I have to go look for a new artist and like that can do it. And yeah, pay more, of course. So that's the first part. Master Artist Kid, worst part is he's my friend. He's my friend for like 6 years. So it feels even worse. Anyways. And then his replies to me is like as if he did nothing wrong. As if like he's not guilty at all of what like he just did. So it's even worse. It's like I got stabbed in the back kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, I'm canceling that art. Quality aside, I'm canceling that art. But I'm sad. I'm sad either way. Yeah, so I wasted my time, wasted my money, wasted his time too. The second part of the event was that, yeah, I don't know where to go with my life. Sometimes a friend is better at the distance. Yeah, it's, like part of me thought like I shouldn't have treated him like a friend. Like I should be more professional with him. I should give like deadlines. I should like, you know, follow up with him a bit more. I thought that, you know, like if I just, he's my friend. I know he's an artist for like this many years. He must be fucking disciplined. He must have like a good workflow. So if I leave him alone and just let him fucking cook, he's gonna cook, right? And it's like, wrong. Turns out he worked on something else that pays him more. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it's like, to the point that you have to outsource my commission? It's like, what? Work with a friend too who's pitch super but still super awkward. I would avoid it if I could. Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like, yeah, I don't know how to navigate this. Basically, it's like, it's so weird, man. Where did you get a Panzerfaust? It came flying at me, and it started talking. So I kept it as a pet. Some people are just not good about being a professional. It's like, yeah, I understand that, but at least communicate. I don't know. It's like if you have a service or if you have a product, it's like, and you're selling it to a friend. Like, I understand you not like not being like 100% professional about it. It's like you're taking it easy kind of thing. It's like there's nothing like on paper, there's nothing in black and white kind of thing. There's no contracts, no nothing. But it's like, okay, I pay you money for a product or like a service, and I kind of expect it, and I expect like, you know, the minimum amount of communication. You'd think, yeah, like for me it's like so common sense. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I've hired so many artists. It's like, well, okay, let's just go to my website, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's wrong with my website? Was it down? Oh, the SSL, I haven't fucking updated it, bro. I'm gonna do that later. Anyways, I hired lots of artists before, right? So maybe like out of all the artists I've hired to do art for me, maybe 20% are like unprofessional. But unprofessional, I mean, they don't give updates, they don't talk, they don't give updates, they don't give a lead time, they do nothing basically. And like sometimes I will just be in the dark, they basically ghost me, right? 20% of them just do that, right? Which it's kind of a lot, actually. I've had high profile artists also treat me like shit. Oh my god. You wouldn't believe, dude. Oh my god, you wouldn't believe. There was this one artist. Oh, you wouldn't believe. There was this one artist. He's a Vietnamese guy, right? I like his art, but oh my god, he has such an attitude. He had such a fucking attitude. So I hired him to do an art, and then it's like, okay, he didn't fucking update me. So way back, it was way back, right? So I communicate through Facebook. Right? And then he didn't update me at all. So I sent him an email to his business email. Right? To his business Gmail. And he got mad. And he fucking tweeted about it. And it's like, guys, don't send emails like this. This email is only for business related inquiries from companies. So only if you're from a big company, you can send me email from here. And I'm like, bro. What is wrong with you? Such ego for a 10k follower fucking Twitter artist. I'm just like, bro, you're not even fucking... You're not the GOAT, alright? You're not the GOAT. You're some fledgling artist who started 2 years ago. You can't have that kind of like... That was like yandere dev level of fucking ego. Like, holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, man. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, I knew that it was a risk, but... I guess it's just me thinking that, oh, it's my friend. He has a good track record with me, right? He has a good track record with me. I see his art, I see his portfolio. He's from an art school, etc. So he should be no problem. And then it's like, oh. And then it's like, oh. Whoops. I'll still give support however I can. Like, if you guys are my viewers, just being here is like more than enough. Even if you don't comment, you just lurk, more than enough. Of course, if you comment, it's better for my algorithm. Don't live with friends, don't work with friends, don't lend money to friends, then you'll be happy. I don't lend money to friends. I just give them my money. It's like a friend is in trouble, right? If a friend is in trouble, he really needs money, then I'll just give him money, like free, no strings attached. You know, I'm not gonna count favors, kind of thing. I'll just give him the money. He needs the help. This is me. That's just my, I don't know what you want to call it, ethics, morals, my values. That's where my values lie. If someone needs help, you help them however you can. Whether it's like money, effort, it's like, oh, some guy just got evicted. It's like, okay, let them stay in your house. Oh, some guy got abused by his parents. Okay, I'll let you stay in my house and then I'll make you Indomie. My close friend has 34k followers. They never once called themselves an artist. I mean, it's up to you what you want to call yourself. And I have an artist friend. Okay, I have an artist friend. He has 900k followers. I'm pretty sure 900k followers. And he's like the most humble piece of shit I've ever met. But yeah, dude, he's like humble and professional. 900k. And his art is good. But yeah, okay, let's close the chapter on the whole artist situation. Basically, the moral is just stay professional with people, even if they're your friends or like even if you know them. I need to fucking follow up on all the artists like every once in a while. It's like apparently now it's my job to babysit the artists and like make sure they're on schedule or whatever. Keep in contact with them, even though it's their prerogative to contact you, right? That's why I think sometimes like sites like VGen is great because you have an intermediary. So like if something's going wrong, you can go to the intermediary to like solve it, right? But like if you go direct commissions like this, it's like, okay, you don't get the fee, like the 10% fee or whatever, but like if something goes wrong, you also get fucked. Anyways, yeah, let's just close the chapter on that one. I'll only use VGen, don't want to use Scam anymore. Yeah, Scam is just like, I feel like Scam is just for people who wants to gacha. If you have a gambling addiction, just go to Scam. Scam is like the best art gacha ever. It's like, hey, you go to this artist and it's like, okay, the artist is like what, 5,000 yen, and you look at their portfolio. You look at the portfolio, everything looks good. Okay, you hire that person, and then the waiting game. It's like 2 months. Okay, they haven't accepted, and then it gets rejected. And then you try again. You resend your Scam application to the artist. And then you wait like maybe 1.5 months. And then he finally accepts. And then you wait another fucking 2 months. And then he's finally done. And then turns out the art wasn't great. And it wasn't what you were expecting. And it's GG. GG. So yeah, if you have gacha addiction, Scam. I mean, VGen is like... the weird thing with VGen is like all the fees. All the fees are expensive, but you're more likely, at least in my experience, you're more likely to get better service. And if anything goes wrong, you can have the intermediary to help you out. Yeah. Yeah. I got accepted, waited 3 months, they cancel it, and that happened twice. Same. 2 months I waited. So, like 2 months, I waited, cancelled, and then I put it up again. 2 months I waited, cancelled again. I'm like, fuck this shit. And like, the price isn't even the problem at that point. The price isn't even the problem. It's like, they don't value your time at that point, right? I put my auto mod at like high because some people in my chat just fucking auto control. Anyways. Yeah, the next part, besides the artist stuff is yeah, I don't know what to do with my life, to be honest. But at the same time, it's like, at the same time, I'm feeling like if I just keep myself in my comfort zone, I'm never gonna be happy with myself. I'm never gonna be happy with what I did in my life. And it's kind of hard too, because basically me and my parents, for almost all of my life, they've been with me, as in like they're close with me. They closely are in my life. They're very involved in my life, right? So it's hard for me, because they're already used to it too. It's hard for me to just say, hey, I want to live my life the way I want to live it, without so much involvement from you, my parents. And it kind of feels bad, but at the same time, I feel like I'm never gonna be happy if I don't do that. Slur for artists. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out everything in my life. I guess the best thing to do is just like to save up money, and then I don't know, I'll start with moving out, and then I'll figure out things from there maybe. I don't know. I have a house. But I'm not sure if the house is enough, because the house is like basically right next to my parents' house. Yeah, I feel like I should just do what I want to do in life. Even if I might fail, or, you know, I might not do well in it, I feel like I'm just gonna be happier doing the stuff I want to do in life. Even though it's not like, I don't know, for a guy, it's not socially acceptable, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It's like, traditionally here, a guy is supposed to like, okay, you go to school, you get a good job, you get a family, you provide for your family. It's like, okay, but I tried so hard. It's like, it's like my brother couldn't even do it. Like, I tried so hard. Like, I put in the effort to get a girlfriend, and then, you know, I got scholarship, you know, I tried to score high grades, and then, yeah, I don't know, in the end, I just burnt myself out, and then I'm like, because I didn't like doing it. I didn't like school, I didn't like being in a relationship sometimes for the sake of being in a relationship. I didn't like the rat race that happens when you're at work, you know, like the constant pushing each other down so you can get on top kind of thing. It's just not for me. And I'm saying this not as some guy who has like no work experience. Not only did I work part-time at 2 places, I work full-time in 3 different places as well. So it's not like I don't have work experience. So I have more than 5 years of work experience, and it was like only the part where I was selling guns I was most happy. But then like my parents just had to fucking crash into my life, and they say, hey, guns kill people. And then I had to basically get into a job I wasn't happy with, and yeah, I don't know. And it's kind of meme as well, me saying this in my 30s. I feel like, is it too late for me to like be like this? Is it like immature for me to want to do the things I like instead of doing things that are guaranteed to like bring home the bread? I hate work, so I choose to work the least possibly could. Gotta work out your priorities? Yeah, I need to. Who you bringing bread to? These nuts. Just kidding. Oh, okay, let me tell you guys the story about. Oh my god, it always goes back to my fucking ex. I hate it so much. Basically. Alright, basically, okay. It's short story or long story? Wait, short story or long story? You guys want me to fucking ramble on about my girl ex for the like 69th time? Long story, alright. Long story. I made a girlfriend when I was in university on my second year, right? And then I thought I was burnt out. I thought I was bad at school, right? Turns out, holy fuck, I landed on a landmine. I landed on a landmine with her. So not only is she mentally ill, so she's like legit mentally ill. Like she's legit fucking clinically depressed. But here's the kicker. She doesn't want to face the fact that she is mentally ill. She doesn't want to go to like a psychiatrist to get, to get a diagnosis to know that she's like clinically depressed because of the social stigma for Japanese people with mental illnesses, which I understand. That part I understand. So you know what I did? I decided to man up, right? I decided to step up to the plate. Okay, it's like you cannot work because you have anxiety, social anxiety, you're depressed, etc. Fine. All you do is stay at home. I'll bring home the bread. Okay, so I work my ass off, right? By working my ass off, I mean I work at the gun shop, right? But then at the side, I was also working as an English teacher online because I have certification for it. So I was working my ass off by myself. We weren't even living together yet. Living together yet. And then I asked her to like, because she seems to be like, she's always like venting to me and how bad her life is with her mom because her mom's kind of abusive to her, which kind of feels bad because she has bipolar disorder or something. The mom, I mean. Anyways, so I told her to like, okay, why don't you take a break? Why don't you go to Indonesia, my place, and like just stay here for like a month and go to school, learn Indonesian, and then maybe if you learn Indonesian, some Japanese company here is gonna take you in. Because, she's like a university fresh graduate with like good English skills, good Japanese skills. And then to top it off, and if she can learn Indonesian, she'll be like a very valuable prospective hire kind of thing, right? And oh my god, when she stayed in Indonesia, it was... How do I even start? It's like, you know the phrase beggars can't be choosers, right? You know the phrase beggars can't be choosers. So my house is like a 3-story house. Okay, it's 3-story house. It's fucking big. She gets a bedroom all by herself, right? She gets a bedroom all by herself, and then I have a driver who can drive her everywhere, like everywhere she wants to go. I'll just tell my driver, and then we can go drive there. It's like life is so fucking easy in here. So fucking easy. And she still complains. It's like, oh, there's not many good Japanese food. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, it's so hot in here. It's like, oh, I can't talk Indonesian to the people at the mall. And I'm like, bro, just give the minimum effort, please. And then and then that's over. She didn't get a job, by the way. Like, she tried, which is cool. Like, I tried to guide her the right way. It didn't end up good. It's fine. It's whatever. The important part was that she tried. She got a break from her terrible life in Japan with her mom, bipolar mom. So she goes back, I visit her sometimes in Japan when I can because I want to be there for her kind of thing. And then, VTubing got popular. So I was like, hey, why don't you try VTubing? Here. It seems like really popular, and I think like a person like you, like a Japanese girl that can speak English, is like perfect VTuber material, right? It's like, here, I'll do the research and I'll try VTubing first so that you can see what it's like. So I became a VTuber first, right? To show her how it's like. And it was going alright. It's like, I still have a small following. And I collab with some Indonesian VTuber, and she fucking exploded. And she fucking exploded, alright? She fucking exploded at me collabing with a girl that's like, I barely even know her, right? It was just like a talking stream too. It was like nothing, I don't know, we were being lovey-dovey or whatever. It's like, I don't know, man, it's just me collabing with a girl. And then suddenly she fucking explodes. Oh, you're cheating on me, you blah 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 blah. And then I basically snapped at her. It's like, what the fuck is your problem, dude? What the fuck is your problem? And then, we had a big fight, big argument. That's per usual. And then she did the one thing I really hate. She was like, how do I say it? Suicide baiting, basically. She was suicide baiting, basically. So she's like, okay, if things aren't going my way, I'm gonna threaten to suicide. And it's like, okay, don't do that. Don't do that, or you do that one more time, our relationship's over. Hello, Mari. Hi, Din. Sorry, I'm venting right now. Amazing vibes! Are you fucking serious? Amazing vibes! You crazy? I'm literally venting about one of the worst moments in my life, and you're talking amazing vibes? Are you insane? You said to her, Yuwaimo. No, I didn't say that to her. I say that... What did I say? I said to her, like, our relationship isn't healthy for either of us, right? She's getting more depressed because of me, for whatever fucking reason, because I fucking collab with a girl, even though I was trying to show her, it's like, hey, this is a way that, you can get money, you're self-employed, you set your own hours, right? You can stream whenever the fuck you want, and you don't have a boss, right? You don't have a boss to like fucking criticize you or whatever. It's like, okay, maybe sometimes viewers will criticize you, but you can just fucking ban them. She wasn't appreciative. I have to admit, I wasn't the most, like, I don't know, emotionally available person, because like, she wants me to call her every day, right? And basically, I was working 2 jobs, one full-time job, like a 9 to 5, and then I work part-time for a few hours in a week, like maybe like 6 hours if you don't count the preparation to teach English online. And then I stream as well. I stream every 7 p.m. for 2 hours, right? Not every day though. I guess only some days when I'm not teaching at that time. But basically, I was tired as heck, so sometimes I don't feel like taking her call, because I know she's like, okay, it might be toxic for me to say this, because I know she's gonna vent. I know she's gonna vent. There's gonna be nothing positive. So I thought to myself, it's like, I don't wanna talk with her sometimes because I'm like tired from work. I'm tired from streaming. And then I have to deal with her venting to me about the same thing every single fucking day. It's gonna drive me insane kind of thing. Like, I still message her. It's just that, you know, I want her to give me like a little bit of space kind of thing. I don't know. Is that toxic? I get both POVs. To be honest, you wouldn't have gotten better if you kept the relationship. That's for sure. So yeah, I did the hard thing. I thought that I did the hard and adult thing. This is like 5 years into our relationship, by the way. I thought I did the hard and adult thing. It's like, yeah, the relationship wasn't healthy for either of us, so I just decided to just let her go. You did everything right, Imo. Thank you. And like, I might be insane. Oh no, she's insane. You know what she said? You know what she said after I broke up to her? The first thing she said to me? You wanna know the first insane thing she said to me? She said, this is so fucking insane. She said, you know that first night we were together? As in like, you know, we slept together? I wasn't a virgin. I already gave my virginity to someone else. And it's like, you think I care? You fucking psycho? Jesus. Oh my god, she's so fucking insane. Anyways, I hope for the best for her, right? I don't wish anything ill for her. I hope her life's fine. Not my problem anymore. But yeah, these past 5 years, I don't know, maybe it's just the kind of person I am. It's like, I don't have any internal motivation. It's like, I can't get myself to do stuff unless it's for somebody else. I can't get myself to do something unless it's for somebody else. If it's something to do with me, I'm either not gonna do it or I'm gonna do it like half-assedly. So I need to do things for someone else, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't get how to describe it. It's like, I think, to be honest though, I think that's because of how I was raised. I was raised to be like, you know, to do things for others, not to do things for myself. And maybe that's why I'm like stuck to the way. And that's why I don't know how to live for myself. And that's why, like, that's why partly, I enjoy streaming because I get to make you guys happy, or like, you know, you have someone to watch. I'm doing something for someone. So it's really nice. And it's not really a job for me, it's like a hobby, I guess. You give up on yourself. It's not that I give up on myself. It's like, okay, I still eat, I still drink, but like, I have no ambitions for myself. I don't want to be... Like, I have no ambitions to be like the biggest YouTuber ever fucking made, right? I don't have the ambitions to be the biggest VTuber. I don't have ambitions to be the most rich person. I don't have... I used to have ambitions about being the president, and now like, oh, the politics in my country is so fucking bad that it's like, it's not even worth it anymore. I don't think you need to be close, you just have to feel content somewhat accomplished. That's what I want to be, but my parents tell me otherwise, so I'm like... Am I fine with mediocrity? Even though I'm happy, or... Should I be ambitious? You know, I'd just be happy with like, technically I'd just be happy with like having a decent job and like a decent life, you know, so long as I'm not hungry, I have internet, I have water, I'll be fine. The good thing about life is that you can do something new every day. But yeah, I don't know, it's really mean for me to say this, but I'm not finding the motivation to do something new every day. I'm a little lost. If I have to be honest, I'm a little lost. And it's like, it's so hard for me to like find somebody to confide to as well. It's like, I feel bad. If I confide to my friends, I feel bad. Like I feel bad right now for like venting about this whole thing in the first place. Because I know a lot of you guys are here to like forget about your life. Forget about your life problems and just be like entertained. But like I'm not doing my job as a streamer and I'm being a little pussyfoot, I guess. A little master blasting. What do you want to do for the heck of it? I don't know. That's why. I'm lost. It's like going to school and like studying about new things. It's like I have no business background whatsoever, right? I have no business background whatsoever, and then I go to fucking master's degree for business. So the people at the university was like, "Are you sure? You know nothing about this." And I was like, I was bluffing them. It's like, yeah, I'm sure. And then like, oh, dude, like at the first semester, I feel like I'm so out of my league. But I'm a quick learner, so I was like, okay, I just learned everything. And like, I even learned accounting in like a few short months. I got like a good GPA. I got like 3.6, 3.7. I don't know what my thesis grade is, so it's probably gonna be 3.7. But yeah, like it gave me some idea of what I want to do in my life, but at the same time, it's like at the same time I see like people that fail, and then it's like, oh, and I'm afraid to fail. I guess I'm anxious. Tell me about the gun selling. Oh, the gun selling was so fun. So, let me open Photoshop so I can illustrate, I guess. So I can illustrate what the gun shop was like. So the gun shop work, right? It was like, how do I do this? So the gun shop work was like, let me just add layer. Okay. So I was working in a gun shop, right? So this is the gun shop. So we're distributor, right? So we go, we have two business models. There's B2B, business to business, and B2C. Or like basically end user. But for B2C, we also deal with like government bodies because, you know, the military needs guns. So firstly, we work for there's this one gun company called Tanfoglio, right? The G is silent, Tanfoglio. The G is silent. It's an Italian gun company. They do all kinds of guns, of course. Yeah, so in here, I was BD. Actually, no, I was first hired as web developer, web dev. So I made the website. I did the front end, I did the back end with what limited knowledge that I have. And then because the company was like, I don't know, like 20... When I started, it was like 25 people. There's 25 people, including me. So I had to... We didn't have HR. So I had to make myself HR. So me and one other person was HR. Then we hired people, and then after a few years, it became like 40, I think. We hired people because we were expanding. So we didn't only want to have this one gun company. So we decided to like also put in, how do I say it? Import machinery. Import machinery from overseas to make guns. Import machinery to make guns. That's like basically B2B, right? Because we're selling the machinery to the business so that they can make guns. And then we did so well. We did so well that the biggest arms manufacturer in Indonesia, Pindad, right? I think if you Google Pindad, you'll find out. But biggest arms manufacturer, both small arms and bigger. Like they do like IFVs and tanks as well. And then Pindad makes us their distributor. So we were like really growing big in like those 3 years that I worked there. But yeah, that was when that was when shit hit the fan, basically. Isn't Anya actually selling guns from inside the cloak? This is not Resident Evil 4. So yeah, V2B is like the companies, right? And B2C is like individual shooters, like competitive shooters, military instances as well. Yeah, no, like we sold guns to like oil companies in Papua because apparently in Papua you need good security, so we sold like shotguns and whatever, grenade launchers to shoot tear gas, right? We sell to police, etc. Anyways, most interesting work ever, ruined by my parents, unfortunately, because they think that this work is not good for me, even though I was happy. So yeah, this is all gone down the drain. Isn't the point of getting a business degree learning how to do business? Yes. To know the theory, not only the theory, but also the case and the experience, right? So what I mean of experience is like they have classes where they put you into like sales competition, right? So they'll give you like a company, for example, and then you need to pitch the company's products to like a real client, like a real businessman that's looking for that product, and then you get graded based on that. Apparently, like I was top of my class for the sales competition. Anyways, I got I got an award for it. I got second place on the sales competition. Anyways, and then they give you like, you know, theories like accounting, how to do accounting, and like what's good accounting, what's bad accounting, what do the numbers mean in the accounting, and like how do you know the cash flow is like healthy in your business, that kind of thing. And then a lot of other things like business ethics, I think, was one of the subjects. Business ethics more towards CSR, corporate social responsibilities, like how ethical should you be as a company, kind of thing. And I guess nowadays they don't have that. There's no such thing as CSR nowadays. CSR is basically just a huge marketing stunt to get people to buy your product. It's not real. Anyways, would you work there again? If I had the choice, yes. but I left the company in not good terms. I left the company in not good terms. You shouldn't have listened to your parents about leaving that field of work. So part of why I left that work. So I was still with my girlfriend. I was still with my ex, right? She was depressed as hell. And she doesn't want to work. So I had to bring the bread home. So my parent told me to leave this job and get a job at this other place that they're gonna get me into from nepotism, basically, right? And the job is like super high paying. It's double my salary. It's double my salary, it's the same hours. The office is better, it's a bigger company. How do I say this? How do I say this without making it something that sounds illegal? I'm just gonna say it. So my parents put me into one of their friends' companies for like political reasons. For political reasons, basically. But they basically put me in a shell company where the employees are there on paper. The office is there on paper. The name of the company is there on paper. But the company is just there to move money. How do I say that? It's basically, I moved jobs because I left my passion for my girlfriend just to get more money so that, you know, she'll have a nicer life because we have more money, because she doesn't want to work or can't work. I don't know which one it is. So yeah, well, I didn't know it was a shell company at the start. I basically just go in there, right? The office was like in a big building, right? Here, I'll show you guys the office. This is my office. This was my office. This was my office. It's the tallest building in Jakarta for a while. The tallest building in Jakarta. My office was like 20th floor, like somewhere in the bottom middle. And the whole office was empty. No one was there. So like literally one whole year is me sitting in that office, not having meetings, not doing anything. I just sit in an empty office. I'm not joking. I'm sitting in an empty office receiving money. Someone is making my take? I don't think so, buddy. I think you have small PP. But yeah, basically that, like, kind of depressed? I don't know if depressed is the right word. Kinda bugged me down. I cried, actually, to my parents. Like, actually, like, cried when they forced me to, like, change jobs. But I guess maybe it didn't get through to them. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, that was my work history. And then I went to work at the bank after. After the contract was over, I just didn't renew the contract. I work in a bank for like... I work in a bank for $200 a month. And the workplace was so toxic that I just left. my manager left, I left, and like one person left, also from my department. It just wasn't good there for me. Yeah, so after that, because I didn't renew my contract, I decided, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try to go back to school. Maybe it'll give me an idea to like what to do for the future, kind of thing. Like, I have the money for it, you know, all the money that I saved up from working in a shell company. Bank, most soul-sucking place. I mean, it's not like working with the customers is not bad. Working with the management, oh my god. Working with the management was hell, cause they were it was like a new bank. Like they opened a branch in a whole new part of Indonesia, basically, right? So they don't know what the landscape, what the market is like in Indonesia. I mean, in that place, in this city, in Jakarta. So they were out of their depths. They thought that they were the monopoly, because they're the monopoly in this like one area, they can just like do good in this area, and then turns out no. In other words, they went into a market that's already like overcrowded, right? Because there's like 1 billion banks in here. And then we had no market share, and then there was basically no prospective like customers for us, for anything, for like people that wants to like, you know, open up a savings account. There's not much. And then business as well, who wants to deposit, there's not much. And then businesses that wants to get a loan or like credit as well with us, also not much. And then there was also not a lot of projects that wants to work with us for the funding. So for example, right, there was one offer where some Saudi Arabian country, I think like it was some Middle East country, I think it was Saudi Arab Emirates. They want to make a building for something. They want to make a building for something. They want us to handle the funding. So they're gonna wire the money to the contractor through us, kind of thing. But we have to guarantee their collateral and everything. We have to pay upfront, because they're not gonna have the funds already in one sitting. So yeah, sometimes we cannot take the risk because our bank is like not big enough. We don't have enough like reserves to handle that kind of like project. So yeah, we can't take on big projects as well. I don't know how to explain it in a better way. Work in retail, before I know you'll never met super bad customer like, but Karen exists on all level. Yeah, I mean, this is the service industry for you. Not much you can do about that. In my experience working on the floor level, I haven't had a bad customer. Not in the gun place, I never had a bad customer. In the bank, I never had a bad customer. Yeah, maybe if I work like when I taught English, I never had a bad customer either. Yeah, I haven't worked like service or retail specifically, so I've never worked in like a store or something. Yeah, so I just wanna, yeah, maybe my next step is just moving out. I don't know. Moving out so I can figure things out for myself without the influence of my parents. Is what I'm thinking, because I can. You better hope you don't get a bad customer in the gun store. In most cases, so Indonesia is like really strict with with guns, right? Indonesia's like really, really strict with guns. So if you're a guy, it doesn't matter who you are, right? You're a guy. This is you. You wanna move your gun. You wanna move your gun from point A to point B. Say point A is like your house, right? You wanna move it from your house to the gun store. Or say to point C. C is like the gun range, right? If you wanna move it to any of these points, you need to first go to Intelcom. I might get I might be in a fucking watch list for telling you guys this, but I don't care. So there's an agency called Intelcom. It's basically the Indonesian version of Homeland Security. So you need to tell them. So you need to go to them and basically tell them, hey, I want to move my gun from point A to B. Okay? At this time, at this date, in this case, no ammunition. And then they approve it. They approve it basically, right? They give you a paper, they approve it, and then you can do this. And then you can move it. It doesn't matter where you want to move it. You need these guys express permission to move your guns. And it doesn't matter what kind of gun it is. Actually, no, there is one exception. The one exception is self-defense guns. Self-defense guns you can carry on you at all times. So long as you have your shooting license, gun license. Yeah. Basically, extremely strict in Indonesia. Extremely. It's so strict that I wanted to show you guys my guns, but if I show you guys the serial number or even the gun type sometimes, I might get like, I don't know, be put on the list. Anyways, yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna think about things a bit more. I'm gonna look for a new artist, I guess, for the Despad Mossman. So the Despad is delayed, so effectively the debut for the 3D models probably gonna be delayed. Probably. But yeah, hope you guys can understand that. Just going through, like, I'm freed from university, but at the same time I just need to handle a lot of other things in my life. So yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go into hiatus or anything. It's just like, you know, I'm just trying to figure things out. You mean other countries don't let people open carry assault rifles? We're not South Africa, I'm afraid. The maximum caliber for Indonesia for self-defense like 32 ACP, so 32 ACP. That's like 7.65 millimeters or something. Yeah, 7 millimeter. There's a song for you. Is this Rick Astley? Frank Sinatra, that's life. It is what it is. It is what it is. I also just read... Oh man, I read the new Nikkei story. And I read the new Nikkei story and I'm even more sad because of that. Bad time for them to release a sad Nikkei story. Anyways, I'm not asking for anything from you guys. I'm just asking, well, number one, I'm asking for your understanding. Sorry to like hype things up and then like be late for everything. I didn't foresee this coming. I guess I should really have just kept tabs on my artists. It's the lesson here. Even if I feel like it's not my job to keep the tabs on the artists. Lesson number one. And I guess lesson number two, work on myself a bit more. Think about what I really want to do in life. What's gonna make me happy, I guess. I don't know. And then, oh yeah, guys, please. I have rules for a reason. I don't wanna ban anyone for no reason. So please follow the rules in the Discord and on the stream. Because, to be honest, it makes me very sad that people don't read. Makes me very sad that people don't read the rules. Just be. I'm pretty sure you guys are not kids, right? There's nobody here is under 18, right? So yeah, just read the rules. Just follow them. Don't fight with anybody. If you fight with me, I'll ban you. Like, I'm done, man. I never break once, yeah, sure. Ban me if I explode first? What if I ban you first? Yeah, and it's like... man. It's kind of sad too, like seeing some of the friends and like the streamers and the VTubers I follow, they stop streaming kind of thing. And I was like, who the fuck do I watch now? Don't worry, I'm not gonna stop streaming though. I'm not gonna stop streaming for the foreseeable future, I think. I don't know, I'll tell you guys if I ever think about stopping streaming. Anyways, I think that's all the update and venting I wanna do. Sorry for venting. I kinda feel bad now. Oh, I feel so bad for venting. But if I don't do it, I'm gonna fucking explode. Like, I'm such a train wreck. I'm such a train wreck. Oh, I'm such a train wreck. I should rename my channel Anya Trainwreck TTV. Anyways, I'm gonna cry if I stay here. I'm gonna cry if I stay here longer. Thank you guys for listening. I know it's very selfish of me to share this with you guys, but yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know who else to tell it to, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks guys for hanging out, as always. If you wanna hang out, chat with me, I'm like, now that I don't have university stuff, I can be terminally online. So you can just be in my Discord and talk with me. I'll answer any questions. Just make sure you read the rules. You can add me on the Discord, just don't spam. Yeah, that's it. That's it, guys. I think I'm done. Tomorrow I'll play GBO 2 as per usual. Better day, right? Hopefully my internet is holding up. I did call the ISP. They say nothing was wrong. I'm gonna call them up again tomorrow. I'm gonna test stream before my actual time. Oh yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. That was my TED Talk. Otsukare Raisu. See you guys tomorrow for the Gundam stream. Bye-bye. Ciao ciao. Go watch the meme and laugh. Meme. Don't forget we always for you here. Thanks. Smile. Bye-bye.